I'm convinced that Adam might have had a sin or at least a mishap before the old forbidden fruit incident. See, it was his job to name everything, and he did a pretty good job. If you think about cows look like a cow, tree looks like a tree, platypus looks like a platypus. But I really believe he got flowers and weeds mixed up. He should have named weeds flowers and flowers weeds. That way, we wouldn't have this big issue of not being able to grow flowers and then trying to kill weeds and get them out of the way all of the time. It would just be taken care of for us. Automation early on, but that's not what he did. Thought about it a lot this weekend when I was out in the light drizzle of a rain, pulling up weeds, pulling up old weed barriers that never really worked. They acted like weed growers all around the pool and a little sidewalk to the pool. Doesn't sound like a big job. And to me, it really doesn't matter. I am not a big weed concerned kind of guy. If it were up to me, let the weeds grow, mow them down once in a blue moon, be done with it. Don't worry about it. But I have a wife and I have neighbors. They have different priorities for the weeds in my yard versus what I have. And yes, I know the old weed in your business analogy, but look, this ain't that. Stu Heinecke has a great book on growing your business like a weed, unstoppable growth. And I've heard a ton of other coaches, consultants talk about the weeds in your business, how to eliminate the weeds in your business, because one bad weed can blah, 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 and getting rid of the bad employee, the bad influence, the negative aspect of your business, whether it's reverse cash flow or whatever it is, all of those weeds, I get. But I like to think of weeds in terms of these are things that aren't really harmful. Everybody else prioritizes for us. We pay a lot of attention to. And then as we pull weeds, we feel like we've done a lot of good work. That's more like the checking nonstop emails and replying to them, going to meetings that we've been guilted into, working on some mundane data entry tasks that somebody else could be doing. The things that are actually keeping you from growing are the weeds because you're giving them too much time and attention. Instead, don't look at them, don't give them the attention they need. And if they do pile up, mow them all down at once, spray a little Roundup, or if you don't want to spray Roundup, and I totally understand because Sarah had me out there spraying these weeds with salt, vinegar, and some Dawn dishwashing liquid, and the weeds laughed at me. Anyways, that's how you can handle these weeds in your business. And just to prove that God has a sense of humor, for those of you that are referring now to the fact that, well, you're out there toiling, Charles, because that was our eternal punishment. He was doing that because Adam got weeds and flowers mixed up.